Number 1, new game every 2 to 3 years. Because let's be real, who's clamoring for a 2K every single year anymore? Nobody is banging at the door or saving up money for a 2K every single year. People in my life nowadays only get 2K if their friends are getting 2K. If their friends aren't getting 2K, then they're not getting 2K. So there's no need to rush 2K and push it out every single, wow, I've said 2K a lot in this opening statement, but there's no need to rush it and just make one every single year with all these bugs and glitches. No one is rushing. No one is impatiently waiting for a new 2K game every year. So please just take maybe 2 to 3 years. I don't mind waiting every 2 to 3 years. Just take 2 to 3 years, make a good fucking 2K game every single year. Not every single year, but every 2 to 3 years, just make a good game. There's no need to rush this product. There's no need to rush a basketball game. We're not going anywhere, and basketball isn't going anywhere. I mean, for a moment there, it almost did, but it came back with no crowd. But anywho, no one's rushing for a 2K game anymore. Just take your time, please. Every 2 to 3 years will be perfectly serviceable. Number 2, bring back Create a Legend mode. I like it. Everyone liked it. A lot of people liked it, if not everyone liked it. Create a Legend mode was so cool. You just pick an NBA player, and you play with them for a career. It was simple, it was easy, and it's something that I miss dearly. Please bring it back. Number 3, bring back the All-Star contest in the main menu. I shouldn't have to sit through a fucking My League season to play the All-Star contest weekend. Sometimes I just want to do a 3-point challenge. Sometimes I just want to do a dunk contest. Sometimes I just want to play an All-Star game or a Rising Challenge or whatever, Rising Stars. Just do it. Jesus Christ, it's the little things. It's the little things, man. Number 4, a better and more diverse My Career storyline. Now I know this one can be a little hard to implement, but I have some ideas. Personally, I think these are good ideas. If you don't think they're good ideas, I don't really give a fuck. Write your opinion down in the comment section. This is an opinionated video. Put your opinion down in the comment section so I can argue with you. But anywho, here are my ideas. Let's say, for example, and first off, don't allow anybody to just walk on any team for these. That I have to put that first and foremost. So, let's say, for example, I am an offensive threat shooting guard. And by the way, I just have to let this be known. This is like an undrafted storyline. So, you're an undrafted shooting guard, threat. It's very much like 2K15. You only get a selection of teams to choose from. So let's say, for example, you have a choice between the Sacramento Kings. Well, they have Buddy Hield. Anyway, scratch that. You have the Minnesota Timberwolves, the New York Knicks, and the Detroit Pistons. Let's say you pick the Detroit Pistons. So you pick the Detroit Pistons. You get on to Detroit Pistons. Maybe somewhere in the storyline, let's say the 5th game of the season, you're facing, example, let's say the Miami Heat. Oh, well, your agent walks up to you and goes, well, Tyler Hero, and it's an up-and-coming young shooting guard. He's going to give you a real run for your money. Kind of like Dante Exum in 2K, 14, except, Tyler Hero's good now. So, let's say for that. And he's your little rival. And then let's say for a little bit further down the line, let's say you have a national TV game and you're facing the Clippers, and you go one-on-one with Paul George, and it's, whoa, now you're facing Paul George. Just little challenges like that. Or little things that matter, and just little things like that. It doesn't all have to be boring fucking shitty 2K. It's just throw some diversity in there. Throw some Paul George before the game talking shit to me so I can feel enthused to drop 9 shots on 20. Come on now. What if I want to feel good going 9 for 20 with my little 60 overall? Come on. Let me do it, man. Or let's say, for example, you have a sharpshooting point guard. Well, guess what? Your first game in the league, you're facing the Clippers, and you're guarded by Patrick Beverley. And then maybe the second game in the league, you're guarded by Chris Paul. And then maybe the third game in the league, you get a little break, you get a bit of a break, and maybe you're guarding Aaron Fox. But anywho, just little things like that. Key matchups, key games. Just little nuggets of story before the game. And then maybe after the game you have a bad performance. Let's say, for example, I'm a point guard going up against the Warriors and Steph Curry wouldn't talk shit to me after the game. Maybe, I don't know Steph Curry. But maybe he beats me. Maybe he drops 40 on my head and I only drop 12. He comes to me after the game like, nice try, rookie, but you can't outsplash me. I'm Chef Curry with the shot, cooking with the sauce in the pot. You know, shit like that. It would mean more, you know, instead of like having a bad game and then having some random interview. Oh man, Steph Curry really baked your ass tonight, put you in the oven, set that shit to 450 and said, let's cook Jalen Peachers. Like, shut up. Give me some diversity, you know, just something. It wouldn't take much. I don't think it would take much. I'm sure Steph Curry's a busy man, but I'm sure it wouldn't take much for the 2K developers to be like, hey, Curry, come over here real quick and record like 5 to 10 lines. Oh, okay. It wouldn't be that hard, bro. I don't think. I'm not a business manager. And let's say you lead your team to the playoffs, you're a rookie leading all points, you get the Donovan Mitchell treatment. People are blowing you out of proportion. No, not like that. People are blowing up your stats out of proportion. It's like, oh man, this guy is one of the greatest rookies we've ever seen. What are they going to do tonight, Shaq? Well, if you ask me, Kenny, I think, and I do think a lot because I'm Shaquille O'Neal, I think this rookie right here is the blah, 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 blah. And then when you get knocked off, people are calling you overhyped and overrated, and they're picking out your game. Oh, you had 7 turnovers. You had 10 threes, but you had 7 turnovers. Explain that shit. Simple things like that. Simple things like that can really make the game, you know, feel more alive, feel more enthusiastic, you know. But whatever, I don't care. I don't make the games. I'm just an angry internet boy. Number 5, I have preset builds and overalls from the old 2K games. If you guys have seen these, you know exactly what I'm talking about. In the old Gen 2K games, you can make a player, you could set it as like a 3-point specialist or a pass first point, and they would make you about a 72, 77, 76. They would make you no higher than a 79. But stuff like that, because I'm tired of coming into this league as a 60-something overall, as a 60-something overall, working my ass from the bottom to the top. I understand that's how it feels when you're undrafted. But for once, can I just be a 70-something walking into the league? Apparently we have all this talent. Why are we this talented being 60-something overalls? It makes no sense to me. It makes very little sense to the human eye, because come on now, be real. You ever grabbed a 2K player that was a 60-something overall and dropped 50? That wasn't your My Career player? I don't think so. Coming in at number 6, I have sending messages in-game from the park, from the phone that you have. It's something that should be able to be done. Why do I have to open someone's profile to send them a message? I have a cell phone. Like, let me text them, please. Or maybe you can just text one of the players that you met. 1v1 me, bro. And they're just like, shit, man, I'll pull up to your court right now, you know. I'm just kidding, but anywho. But yeah, let me just be able to text somebody from the park, because I'm tired of these trash random thirds hopping on the spot, and then they just have the nerve to walk away. And you're going to know very quick, fast, and in a hurry that I'm going to curse you out, you know, on this phone. Number 7, more hairstyles. I think that's very self-explanatory. I don't have to go any deeper on this. We all know. Number 8, better game winning / ending animations. Because I'm so tired of watching the end of these game animations like a game winner or something, and it's all the same old shit. Especially the championship trophy animations. The same old shit. They never change. Never. They update it like once every 5 years. And that's about it. The last time they changed it was 2016. And how do I fucking know that? Because that was the year LeBron was on the floor crying, and that's the very same animation y'all added, and y'all ain't add nothing new since then. Stop slacking. Add more animations, add better game-winning animations. Give me the still-face D-Rose animation from 2015. I'm not playing with y'all. Number 9, more realistic contracts for my league and my GM, because I'm so tired of people demanding $18 million and they're only a 80-something overall. There are some people on there no higher than 84, and they're demanding about $15 million. I know that's probably a contract you can get in real life, but not my league, so don't try that shit. I'll rock with a 70. I'll develop a 70 from the ground up. But anywho, I'm getting off topic here. Can we just get more realistic contracts, you know? Why are there so many people demanding so much money? And if you actually play my league / my GM for the, I don't know, maybe 4 of you who play my GM, because I switched to my league a long time ago. If you play about 2 or 3 seasons, you'll notice that every team is so deep in the cap space. They're so deep in the cap limit. And I restarted a my league once, just once. just to see who was like the least in the what's the thing called, cap. It was the New York Knicks, and they were still in the negatives by like $100,000. But that's ridiculous. Why is every team in the change it? I'm tired of every team being in the negative. We can't sign no big time free agents no more. Change it. Number 10, I have the MJ Jordan Challenge type, the mode type, but for other players. Maybe, for example, this is just an example, we could get NBA's best performances mode. So, for example, it would just highlight the best performances in NBA history. You don't have to be extra as hell and throw like 100 in. I mean, that would be pretty cool. But you don't have to throw 100 in there. Maybe just a solid 30 to 50, you know. And for example, you could make LeBron's Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Or Steph Curry's Saturday prime time, you know, against the OKC Thunder. Kobe Bryant's 81 points. Derrick Rose's 50 points against the Minnesota Timberwolves. You know, simple things like that. Because I love the MJ Jordan Challenge on NBA 2K11. Getting those types of challenges and things and doing this, and that, being MJ, it felt cool. And I wish they would do that for more players. And I wish they would do that for like more events in NBA history. So we could do the NBA Best Performances mode, where we could, you know, try to replicate or even do better than some of the best performances in NBA history. I think it would be pretty snazzy. You could do Isaiah Thomas's 50-something points on the Washington Wizards in the playoffs. Or you could be really, really cool and give us everything Derrick Rose related. Or you could give us Russell Westbrook's triple-double for the final game of the season against the Denver Nuggets, the one where he hit that cold off the backboard 3 for the win and sealed his MVP case. You could do a James Harden performance. You could do so many things. There's so many great performances. You could do so much. Bring the mode back. It's the perfect time, too. It's great. Number 11, I have a green screen mode. Please, 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 please. For some people like me, who's on a beautiful PlayStation, I don't have PC capabilities to make a thumbnail all cool and such. I have to take a screenshot from the game and make it my thumbnail, which over time gets pretty lame and pretty stupid. So can we just have a mode where it's a green screen and I can do like a different dunk pose, or maybe everything except for the players, the background, the rim, like literally everything except for the players in the basketball are on a green screen. And you can do some cool animations. You could do like a celebration where you could get, you know, maybe you could get Dame pointing at his wrist, LeBron doing his push the ground animation. Just simple things like that, you know. Just make a green screen mode so I can get my cool thumbnails, 2K, please. It's something so simple. I don't require much. I'm just a boy. Well, maybe I am asking for a little much. This is 25 ideas, but that's besides the point. And at number 12, I have something I've been wanting for a very long time, is a new presentation to 2K. The presentation y'all have now is boring. That black background with the lights and shit, it's boring. It's terribly stale. Y'all need to do some type of deal with ESPN, because nobody's playing NBA Live anymore. Please, grab their format. Or make your own format. Remember in NBA 2K15 when every team had an animation? Bring that back. Or maybe, you're seeing it on the screen right now, but the presentations from ESPN that they don't use anymore with the whole 3D models and the way the scoreboard used to look and everything, bring that back. It's so creative. Nothing is stopping you from being creative. Y'all are just fucking lazy. Nothing is stopping you, so do it. This is so boring. What we have now in the bottom right or whatever side it's on, I don't care. It's boring. It's terribly boring and stale, and we need to change it. I want this game to feel alive and immersive. And little things like this can go a very long way. The presentation can be so much better. Because remember in NBA 2K15, when they had the team animations, it was cool. I really like that. I don't know who the hell told y'all to hurt my feelings and take that out, but y'all did it. And y'all need to put it back in, because it was so much fun, and it's the little things that make games like this matter. So please change the presentation. Please. If anything on this list changes, let this be the one. Number 13, let there be a casual park and a ranked park. Please. Because I'm tired of hopping on the park with these effing sweaties, trying with all they dribble moves and green and shit from the half-court line. Maybe that sounds like a defensive problem that I need to work on, but it's not. It's called change the park settings. But anywho, I already know that there's kind of a way to do this. If you have a court, you know, my court, You can invite friends and just casually play for fun. But not everybody wants to do that. So I really think there should just be a casual park where y'all just cool it. Don't even play for serious rep. I mean, maybe you can throw rep in there. I don't really give a shit. Agent has talked about this way more than I have, so I'm just, you know, you can probably just watch his channel for that, because he explains this way better than I do. Casual park, ranked park, please just put that thing in there, 2K. Number 14, more efficient and fun ways to earn VC. This is something that I've wanted for quite some time, because remember back in the day, 2K11, 2K Insider, you were matching up against Evan Turner, John Wall, DeMarcus Cousins, and he would just challenge you and be like, try to go for more steals tonight, or try to get more blocks tonight, try to out-rebound your opponent, stuff like that. I remember back in the 2K games, there would be challenges that you could do in the game, right? Every game, it would be a different challenge for your player. Maybe tonight you'd have to score 10 points and get 10 assists, or maybe you couldn't commit more than 2 turnovers. Or stuff like that. Your usual stat line, but they would give you 3 objectives to complete. And if you completed them, you got VC. If you didn't get the VC. I think that would be a very cool way to get VC. You know, instead of just the boring way that we do now, which is play games. It's really boring. Or another efficient way we could earn VC is if, say for example, I don't think they'll ever do this, but I think it would be pretty cool. You earn VC through All-Star Weekend, or you earn more VC through winning the MVP or winning certain awards. So let's say you win an MVP, you get an extra 10 grand VC. You win Finals MVP, that's an extra 30 grand VC. You get DPOI, Rookie of the Year, Most Improved, 6th Man. You just get extra VC for winning those awards. You know, the satisfaction of getting the award is the award, but extra VC wouldn't hurt it either. I'm just saying. Like little things like that could get us more VC. It doesn't all just have to be play this game, get this endorsement, get your VC. It can be so much more. Because I also remember in the old 2K games, you could do like legend training sessions, and it would just give you some VC for completing that. It wouldn't give you a whole lot, but it would give you some. Some's better than nothing. You know, just more fun ways to earn VC. Let's say you guys go on a win streak of about 3 games or 5 games. So every streak, every win streak, let's say you're on a 5-game streak, you win the 6th game, you earn double money because you're still on the streak. You know, how about that? Because you guys are on a streak, you guys get things going, more things are flowing, you know what I'm saying? The party don't stop. It don't have to stop. You get double money for the streak you're on. And you actually have to play the games. You can't just, you know. But anyway, it could just be more fun ways. Number 15, let me be able to argue with these fans/referees. This is simply something very personal that I want to do, that if you don't add it, I'll be perfectly fine. I don't care. I want to argue with these refs and these refs and fans. How do you do it? I'm going to teach you how to do it, 2K. Let's say, for example, you get a call, or you don't get a call, that you feel like you should have gotten, right? So you get the call, you don't get it, whatever. You walk up to the ref and you double tap. On PlayStation, it's the D-pad, this little pad in the middle of the controller. On Xbox, I don't know what the hell y'all press for y'all timeouts. Y'all double tap that. You just double tap. You get in the ref's face, you call him a bunch of mean urban slang, and you probably get a tech or whatever, you get thrown out the game. And let this be optional, because what if I feel like just yelling at these referees every single game? Or what if, for example, I walk up to a crowd member and do it? Now I get a little nippy with the crowd. I think it would just be really fun. Just add. This doesn't even have to literally be anything good. Just let me be able to argue with these people just for fun. Because some days I just feel like arguing for no reason. Just walk up to the game, argue with the ref, get a tech, get out. Cool. Sounds good to me. Number 16, able to influence a coaching change. I just want a new head coach sometimes. Sometimes I just don't like the coaches. Sometimes I just want to win a whole bunch of NBA championships with Greg Popovich, but I don't want to be on the Spurs to do it. So I just think this would be a nice way to do it. You know, the way you influence a trade or influence free agency, influence a coaching change. I think it would be pretty cool. Like back in the day in old 2K games, you could sit down with the GM and you could be like, I don't think I don't think the coach is cutting it. And maybe you would get a coaching change. Maybe you want it. I don't know. I don't care. I think it would be pretty cool. Number 17, set up events with sponsors and teammates just like you could in 2K16, purely because I want more VC, and I think it was a really good detail about the game that they took out, and I don't see any reason why they took it out. I thought it was a nice detail. I thought it was, I just thought it was a really nice detail, and I think it deserves to come back to the 2K games. Number 18, simulate the playoffs in my career, because sometimes I just don't feel like playing them. Number 19, more accurate faces, because 2K slacks on the faces every single year. Dom2K, a YouTuber, recently released a video where he put up PC mods compared to the actual faces that 2K made, and those PC modders put the fucking developers of 2K to shame. They were far more accurate. Not even just the faces. The details on the body were just far more detailed, far more accurate. The skin complexions were correct. They got the little things right. Some dude highlighted one of T-Mac's veins on his right arm. It's the little things. And mainly, y'all just need to be more accurate with the players, as long as I'm being honest. Not just their faces. Y'all need to be more accurate with the players, you lazy bunch of bastards. And that loops around back to point number 1. Make a game every 2 to 3 years, because no one's rushing you guys to make these games anymore. Just take your time and make the fucking game. Number 20, allow players to come out of retirement in my career. Let me pull a Michael Jordan, because sometimes I retire thinking I'm done with the player, I don't have to use them anymore, and I made a grievous mistake. Grievous Vasquez, if you know what I mean. Oh, dumb pun out the way. Sometimes I just made a mistake and I want to come out of retirement and improve that player a little bit, but nope, I'm stuck to the park. So can I just come out of retirement, please? Just let me be able to do that. Number 21, change the park rewards. I shouldn't have to be able to work so hard to take off a goddamn shirt. That's really where this hatred comes from. And other park things that I don't think make sense. I shouldn't have to work so hard to put on a backpack and take off a damn shirt. Something that I've been able to do, 1, since I was conceived, 2, since I was able to walk, 3, since I was able to start school. Okay? I've been able to take off a shirt since I was conceived from birth. I've been able to put on a backpack since I was able to carry my own body weight and walk. Or, for some of you weaklings out there, start kindergarten / preschool, or whatever year you decided to wear your first backpack. I shouldn't have to wait so long to do that, I'm just saying. It's just, fix it. Number 22, more seasonal cutscenes. And by this, I clearly mean more cutscenes throughout the season. And they don't even have to be super long, annoying, drag your feet cutscenes. They can just be simple cutscenes, like maybe after or before a game, you just get a phone call from your agent. Work hard out there tonight, champ. I got you. Or maybe after the game, let's say in 2 weeks you're facing the Minnesota Timberwolves and you're a big man. Maybe somebody named Karl Anthony Towns, sorry, I got a text and I was distracted, gives you a phone call and he says, hey man, we got an upcoming game. We got a game coming up. I'm going to go hard at you one-on-one. Simple things like that. Or before the playoffs, you have a little press interview. It's like, how does it feel to make the playoffs and everything like that? And then after you get done with your press interview, a player from the other side of your team, I don't know what team you're going to be on. Let's say you're on the Wizards. God forbid any Washington fans out there anymore. And you guys are in the first round facing off against the Pacers. Someone from the Pacers walks up to you. I can't wait to bust your ass in this playoff series, Hey, okay, TJ Warren 2.0. I'll see you soon. Just simple things like that. Just more cutscenes throughout the season. And please let me skip them. Don't put me through Be Fresh all over again. God, I might hurt myself. Number 23, in-game objectives is what I talked about earlier. I would like these in-game objectives to come back. They were fun little things that make the games more diverse. You didn't just have to focus on shooting every fucking shot you wanted to pull. You could, for example, it would be 3 assists or 3 steals or 3 assists and 3 steals. Or they would challenge you to get 10 rebounds and 0 turnovers. Or they would challenge you to drop 30 points but missing no more than 15% of your shots. Hold your opponent to under 40% from the field. It was fun things like that that really brought a challenge to 2K. I think they should bring them back, and I think it would be very, very fun to bring them back. And I think that it would make the game more fun because people would actually have things to focus on, and you get more VC out of doing it, and you have more fun. It's more fun than just running and gunning and chucking up, because I'll tell you right now, in my career, I'd just be chucking up shots all the time because there's nothing stopping me from doing it. But maybe if y'all do an objective, say shoot at least something percent from the field, I would be tempted to only take layups or only take purely wide open shots. Because I'll tell you right now, there have been some games where I shot about 30 for 56 purely because there was nothing stopping me from doing so. Nothing. And I think there should be something in place to where you should do these challenges and be rewarded for them. That's why I think in-game objectives to come back. Hold your opponent to no points, or force your dude to turn the ball over 3 times. Just things like that I think would be very, very fun and would add a whole new diversity to 2K. And not just my career. You could put these things in the park. So say, for example, the casual park. Casual parks. It's like the parks we have now. You just play for rep, play for VC, and whatever. But you go to the ranked parks and you're playing for double VC, double rep, but these objectives are here. So let's say in the ranked park, I go there and my 3 objectives are score 3 points, hold your opponent to below 50% shooting, and don't commit a turnover. That would be exciting. That would be fun. I think that would make the park system way better. The casual parks is the way we have it now. And the ranked parks have these objective challenges that come with it. And I think that would be fucking fantastic. And I think that would make it way more fun and would force way more people to try. People wouldn't quit as much because they're not the only ones with these, cool objectives. I think it would be really cool. If y'all take anything away from this video, I think that would be the coolest idea in this entire video. Number 24, allow celebrations and emotes on the bench. I think it would just be pretty cool if I could do that stuff from the bench, get some celebrations going on, get some reaction celebrations I could do from the bench. The way you are in the park, like when you get those 4 different animations when you're sitting on the side, but more than that, more exciting than that. The same way you would go to the animation store and you would just get some bench emotes, Don't buy them because I think it would be pretty stupid to pay for something that you would need to do to sit on the bench and require to do. But I think it would just be pretty cool. Have some over-the-top animation reactions, do the little Brooklyn Nets dance on the sideline. I think it'd be pretty cool. And last but not least, number 25 would be to put more effort and details and thoughts into these games. 2K is a good company, but when they want to be, they can be a great company that produces great games, but the problem is they're fucking lazy. And y'all can just put in more effort to make these games great consistently. Nothing is stopping you from making these games consistently great except for yourselves. We as an audience, as a consumer, as people who buy your games, we're tired of the laziness. We're tired of the same old shit and the new glitches every year that y'all don't care to fix. And, just the laziness. And it doesn't have to be lazy. Y'all can fix so many things about your games, but y'all decide to never do it. Why? I don't know. So all we ask for every year consistently is more effort. More effort and thought into these games. More effort and care for us. More everything. Just anything, just effort. If y'all just put in the game that y'all have now and literally put in 100% effort, it would probably be a great game every single year. But there are parts that y'all are lacking on and parts y'all just don't care for. So at the end of the day, the thing I want most of all is for y'all to act like y'all give a damn about me and the people who pay for y'all games, not salaries. But just give effort. That's all I ask for. And, hope you all enjoyed this video. Like, share, subscribe, blah, 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 YouTube cliche bullshit. I'll see y'all in the next video.